Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a virtual Grand Prix from the Netherlands that was less of a race and more of a strategic chess match at 200 miles per hour. It was filled with unbelievable chaos, some incredible comebacks, and honestly, a few decisions that left us all scratching our heads.
Right, so going into this thing, this was what everyone was saying. The track, Zandvoort, it's famous for being super tight and twisty, which makes overtaking almost impossible. So the thinking was, unless things get messy, this could be a pretty straightforward, follow-the-leader kind of race.
Well, let's just say things got messy. What we got was one of the most unpredictable races of the entire season. A race that basically threw strategy, luck, and pure driving skill into a blender.
So, how did we get here? Where did all this drama really kick off? Well, it all started on the starting grid.
Frozen absolutely nailed qualifying, putting himself on pole position.
You've got Tai right there with him on the front row, and NYC Gaming in third, ready to pounce. But I want you to keep an eye on the driver back in seventh. That's Yuki, and he's about to make a huge bet.
And here it is. This is the big gamble. Pretty much everyone at the front of the pack, they went for the safe, balanced medium tires. But not Yuki. He rolled the dice on the aggressive softs. Now this gives him way more grip at the start, but here's the catch. Those tires are going to wear out way faster. It is a classic high-risk, high-reward move.
And the lights go out. The chaos begins literally right away. That first lap immediately set the stage for the entire race, and it created two totally opposite stories for two of our main drivers.
I mean, just look at this contrast. It's wild. Yuki's gamble on the soft tires pays off big time. He launches himself up 4 places and right into a podium spot. But for Tai, who started in second, it was a complete and total disaster.
Yep. An incident on that first lap sends Tai plummeting down the order, from P2 all the way back to P12. Now, in any other day, for any other driver, you'd say, well, that's it, race over. But this was just the start of his story.
Just when it feels like the race is starting to find a rhythm, bam! A crash further back in the pack changes everything. The safety car comes out, which bunches up the entire field and forces every single team to make a huge strategic call.
Now for anyone kind of new to racing, the safety car is a total game changer. It basically hits a pause button on the race, slowing everyone down and wiping out any leads someone's built up. It's a golden opportunity to dive into the pits for fresh tires without losing too much time.
So this creates a massive headache for every team. What do? Do you pit for those fresh, fast tires but give up your position on the track? Or do you stay out, hold your spot, and just pray you can defend on old, worn-out rubber? It's a huge decision. And the fallout from those pit stops? Pure chaos. Most of the leaders decided to pit, and in that shuffle, NYC Gaming actually leapfrogs the leader, Frozen. And to make things even crazier, a bunch of drivers got hit with huge 10-second penalties for speeding in the pit lane. Just a devastating mistake.
Okay, so amidst all this madness, let's check back in with our gambler, Yuki. You know, the guy who had that amazing start? Well, his race was about to completely unravel.
Oh, it was just a painful cascade of errors. First, he gets that crushing 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits. Then it looks like he just panics. He pits a second time under the same safety car to change his tires again. That drops him all the way to 14th, from podium contender to the back of the pack. Just brutal.
No way. You really can't make this stuff up. Just as everyone gets back to racing speed, another crash and another safety car. This race just refused to let anyone get comfortable.
And in a move that I think defines this entire race, the leader, Frozen, makes the shocking call to pit for fresh tires. He gives up first place. And who inherits the lead? You're not going to believe this. It's Tai, the same driver who was dead and buried back in 12th place. What an unbelievable turnaround.
So, this sets us up for an absolutely frantic sprint to the finish. You've got Tai out in front on old, tired tires, and you have this hungry pack on fresh rubber, led by Frozen, just charging up from behind him.
And that gamble by Frozen to pit, it's starting to look like a stroke of genius. He is on an absolute mission, just carving his way through the field on those fresh tires. From 8th to 6th to 4th, and then into 3rd. The pressure on the leaders is just immense.
So it all comes down to the final lap. And the big question is this. Can Tai, our comeback kid, on tires that are an ancient 22 laps old, can he somehow survive and hang on to a podium spot? Right behind him, the battle for that last podium spot is absolutely on fire. Chicken, who's driven a fantastic race, he sees his chance. He makes a bold move on Frozen for 3rd place. He goes for it,
But he pushes just a little too hard. The back of the car snaps, he spins out and tumbles all the way down to 6th, a totally heartbreaking end to his podium charge. But it gives Tai just enough breathing room to bring it home in 2nd.
So, after all the safety cars, all the penalties, the spins, who was actually left standing at the end? The final results tell a story of incredible recovery, steady driving, and just pure survival.
In the end, it was NYC Gaming, who started 3rd, just kept his nose clean, and took a very smart, well-deserved win. In 2nd, the driver of the day has to be Tai. Finishing 2nd after being down in 12th is just incredible. And Frozen clawed his way back from that pit stop gamble to grab 3rd. What a race.
You know, in the end, I think the winner, NYC Gaming, said it best. Even he was shocked by the strategies and the pace he was seeing around him, and his words just perfectly capture what this race was all about. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the absolute best strategy is just to survive the chaos.